In the city of Dallas, people who are arrested with a small amount of marijuana can get a ticket instead of a trip to jail. But 6 months so far after the cite and release program was launched, the results to this point are a little bit underwhelming. Fox 4's James Rose looks at the challenge of making cite and release work. James.
Well, Steve, the goal of the program was to reduce the jail population for nonviolent offenders, reduce the time officers spend on jail processing, and improve response times by getting officers back out on the street more quickly. So far, none of that appears to be happening, but the man overseeing the program believes it soon will.
It does help because we always place a high emphasis on violent crime.
Assistant Dallas Police Chief Lonzo Anderson briefed the Dallas Public Safety Committee on the first 6 months of the marijuana cite and release program. During that time, he says DPD issued 65 citations for people in possession of less than 4 ounces of marijuana. In some months, police issued only a handful of tickets.
What I would like is for our police to understand where we ought to best spend our resources, and anytime they're enforcing low-level marijuana laws, that's a waste of time. That's wasting our resources.
Councilman Philip Kingston believes Dallas police shouldn't even issue citations for less than 4 ounces.
These citations that were written are all nonviolent, people with valid ID with no other crime. So that is the biggest waste of police resources we could have.
Why is that number so low, Chief?
It's a new program. It's new to the city of Dallas. It's new to DPD. Also have to get familiar with the process. We realized after this first 6 months analysis that there's some opportunities for us to go back and do some refresher training.
The citation is not just a ticket. Suspects are fingerprinted and ordered to appear in court for misdemeanor drug possession. Chief Anderson says Austin's numbers were low when it launched a similar program in 2009, but now,
just looking at the numbers from June 2017 to June 2018, approximately 600 cite and release cases.
Then there's concern about jurisdiction. Councilwoman Sandy Grayson, whose district spans Dallas, Collin, and Denton counties, would like to see consistency in all 3 counties.
Part of my district gets cite and release if they possess small amounts of marijuana. The rest of my district has to get arrested. And so I think that's unfair.
Now, in contrast to the low number of cite and release tickets issued over the past 6 months, Chief Anderson says more than 1,500 people were arrested for carrying more than 4 ounces of pot during the same time frame. As for what's next with cite and release, the city's trying to get other municipalities to adopt similar programs for the sake of consistency.